Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 469 of the Maritime Paintball Podcast. My name is Brad Odell, and I am all alone. No, I'm not all alone. I've got my good guy, Mr. Zach, here with us
Hello.
to hang out. And Tom was black bagged. Vans with no windows rolled up. They put a hood over his head, and they vanished him. So we'll probably see him next week. Maybe, hopefully,
Maybe.
maybe.
Sorry, episode 400 and what?
69.
Nice.
Yes. I didn't even realize. Wow, we are children. What a great start. Something seems off. Something just doesn't sound right. I don't know what it is. I'm trying to figure it out. Something just doesn't quite sound. There it is. There we go. Something just didn't sound right in my headphones. Like I said, my name is Brad Odell. This is the Maritime Paintball Podcast. Before we get going, a couple shout outs to the fantastic people who help us along the way. Of course, we've got Building Paintball, fantastic Facebook group. Go check them out. They help to get gear in the hands of individuals in a way that not everybody could always, get gear that you couldn't always get hold of. So go check them out. Well worth it. Of course, my home away from home, Moncton Paintball. Fantastic field, fantastic people. Go check them out. They've got, they're shut down for the season now, unfortunately. It's sad news. But we are excited for next year because great things are coming. So go check them out as well. Ntensity Customs, they make fantastic gear. I'm not wearing any of it right now, but trust me, it is amazing. Their media jersey they made me saved me in Florida.
Oh, that looked cool too.
Dude, I didn't get any sunburn. Like I threw on a t-shirt, I threw that thing on. I was able to keep the sleeves down because it's built out of I forget what it's called, some sort of mesh. Anyways, it's almost like a hockey jersey material, so it's really thin. So like the wind would blow through it, and like I threw up the hood when the sun was beaming down on me, and then I got the big JT hat that my fiance hates, but I love it, and I was happy. I was happy as a clam.
I hope you still have that hat.
Oh, I do.
Good.
It is. I'm not going to say where it is because she'll go find it. And
I still have my primal one that I got from D-Day.
Nice. Yeah, I love it. It's a fantastic hat. Northern Hydration. Go check them out. They make amazing stuff. I got to order some. You know what? I'm going to order some maybe next week. Maybe it'll be like a Christmas gift from my fiance who's currently watching the show right now and says she knows where the hat is. Don't touch my hat.
She's also calling us names.
She is. That's fine. Engagement is engagement. She's also mad that she said, this is my sweater. No, this is our sweater, comrade. Northern Hydration. Go to drinknorthern.com. Use the code MaritimePB10. Score yourself 10% off of your order. It's almost the taxes. It's amazing stuff. It is fantastic stuff. And then, of course, Paintball Dirt's newsletter. Go check him out. He's doing amazing work, basically summarizing what's happening in the paintball world, which there's a lot right now, actually. And then the Virtual Paintball League, the folks who have cracked the code on how to get new people into the sport, get them into video games, and then they get into the sport. That's the way to do it. So,
yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty simple parlay from video games into paintball for many years.
Well, yeah, you know what? But the Paintball Playground really did a good job with making a game that is functional, and it's more focused on the actual the function of the game, not the fashion of the game, right? So it's just a great thing. I just can't get used to it because I can't do the VR thing. I get all dizzy, and I was like, oh, I can't do this. Like when we tried doing the VR.
It's practice, man. You just need to practice.
Well, we did the VR. Remember, we were playing with the jets and stuff, and I was sitting in a chair and almost fell over.
To be fair, what we were doing on VR chat with the planes and trying to fly is incredibly janky, and it's if you didn't feel sick afterwards, then it's insanely janky.
Just what we were doing in VR chat. Shh. We promised we wouldn't talk about that.
Oh, yeah.
So first and foremost, before we get into what's going on, um, there's a whole lot happening in the pro circuit. Teams dropping out, new teams going up. Like it is pretty wild.
Explore
Um,
Paintball's filling us in here as we figure it out.
he really is. He's like the encyclopedia. It's like you got that one friend where you're like, hey man, what's the model of that train? And he'll tell you.
Mm-hmm.
That's Explore, but with paintball.
Yes.
If he gets that and is insulted, I'm sorry, but
We're not meaning to be mean.
it's funny
It's all in
and it's
love.
accurate. It is scary accurate how good he like. You mentioned something, and Explorers was like, "Oh yeah, that's this guy." Like, like I mentioned something about like
He's been like your ride or die since episode 2.
probably soon. I don't know if it was episode 2, but it was definitely in the early episodes. He keeps looking for the first 5. The first 5 episodes are missing. They're like lost media. And I don't know where they are. I found a hard drive and I plugged it. I was like, oh. And then there was like a folder called podcast. I was like, oh, and I went into it and it wasn't there. It was empty. The folder was empty.
Oh,
And then I kept digging around the folder, and then I found one called backup, and I was like, oh. I went in and it was empty. So I don't know what the hell this hard drive was for.
no, you know what? Knowing you, this all tracks.
Right? So now
I don't remember where I put my pants.
Exactly. But yeah, there's some pretty crazy stuff happening in the world of paintball. There was embrace it, bud. Embrace it. Yeah,
he was actually watching the show before you conceptualized the idea.
He is. He's actually already watched the show.
We could do a whole episode just on Explore Paintball right now.
Probably could. We just get the most obscure questions lined up and throw them at him and see what he can do.
How far are you away from a webcam there, Chris?
Yeah, so Los Angeles Collision acquires Tauntaun FSU's pro spot. So so the Tauntauns are no longer in the pro division, or they even altogether, I forget now. But yeah, Los Angeles Collision is happy to have the opportunity to compete at the highest level, so they're moving up. And then we got Dynasty move alerts. So bunch of things happening. They added, I can't pronounce his last name, Urena, Mikey Urena, Stephen Amara, Archie Barnes, Elliot Weaver are being added to Dynasty because Dynasty kind of got humbled this year and they took it personally. AC Diesel announces withdrawal from the NXL.
Withdrawal?
So yeah. AC Diesel has officially confirmed the team will not be competing in the NXL Pro Division for the 2026 season after 6 years of battling at the highest level of competitive paintball. The organization has made the difficult decisions to step back from the pro field.
They're going into MagFed.
They're going to Airsoft.
Speedsoft.
You know what, though?
It makes sense.
These guys probably kill it in Speedsoft, just saying.
Probably. And it'd probably get on TV, too, damn it.
Right? And then you got the Wild Side Distortion to take over AC Diesel's pro spot. So we've got a couple of cool things happening here. And then you got Tampa Bay Damage. Of course, they were the winners. For anyone who didn't know, they won World Cup. But Paintball Fit is actually the series winner, so they're the overall top team.
Cool.
So yeah, some pretty crazy stuff happening. Big
congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah.
And to all the losers, you should have tried harder.
But whatever.
I didn't say anything on the internet.
Right. So and Arsenal combined with Dynasty. The owner of Arsenal is now supporting the Dynasty as the team Dynasty. So some pretty crazy stuff, some pretty wild stuff happening.
So how many teams are left in the pro bracket
that's
total?
We go double check.
Is there an even number?
I don't think there's ever been an even number.
So it's been kind of like just a handful, right? At that level,
it's always been like 5 teams that are like the big teams. There are 24 teams in the pro division.
That's all.
So
That's
the
all.
big,
Like top level doesn't get any higher up
yeah,
than that.
yeah, no, no,
That's
it
a
doesn't get any
lot.
higher. And there's the top teams, you know what I mean, like Tampa Bay Damage, Paintball Fit, X Factor, Red Legion, Impact, Houston Heat, Uprising, the
Hmm.
Ironmen, the Hurricanes, Dynasty, Diesel,
You said
well,
Edmonton already.
Milwaukee. Yeah, Royal City Sea Dogs, which is pretty awesome. They're out of Ontario, and yeah, New York Extreme. What was wild this year was that like normally Dynasty is the top dog. Like they're whooping ass every time they touch the field, right?
Hmm.
Um, Dynasty came in 15th of 24. Like
That's a rough run.
they that was a rough run, and I think they're just I'm not to not to talk like I'm an expert and I know what I'm talking about here, but it just I think they may have ran into the issue of like Ryan Greenspan is done. Like stop relying on him.
Well, maybe
Bring
you
in
could.
fresh blood.
It's also possible that the other teams elevated their play,
No,
but
it's
no, it
really
was
what it
all
was.
Ryan. It was all Ryan. Yeah,
It was all Ryan. No,
yeah, it was all Ryan.
Ryan's fault entirely. No, no, no.
Yeah.
I think just Dynasty was at the top for so long, and then the other teams just the natural shift, right? The other teams come up, Dynasty kind of eventually what goes up's got to come down, right? So,
Well,
so that's
yeah.
what,
At some point, just the level of play is going to elevate to meet the top, right?
right,
And it's
and
going
then
to seem
exceed,
like
and
the
then
top is getting is losing it, but they're not
yeah.
losing it. They're still playing at this level. Just now, everyone else is playing there too.
Oh, look
That,
at that! Of course. Sorry, I'm getting comments. Todd Ankich. If I had known sooner, I could have come tonight.
oh,
Uh, Gonna get him on the show. That'd be fun. I'm gonna get Todd on the show. It's been almost 10 years, and I have yet to be on Behind the Bunker or have any of the guys from Behind the Bunker on this show. We've been like ships in the night,
I'm,
parallel.
I met him
Right?
at D-Day. It was the first time I ever seen him fielding with a marker in his hand.
Yeah, yeah. I ran into him at D-Day, and apparently he was at World Cup, but I never saw him. So
I saw him on Instagram Live.
I was too busy at the Loft Gear booth, apparently.
I don't get to do any. Oh yeah. Okay. So, being that we had nothing to talk about tonight, we kind of very quickly spitballed, and quite honestly, we each like shot one spitball each.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So we were thinking about the paintballers' Christmas.
yeah.
Okay. What kind of stuff is on your Santa Please list?
Yep. What's on your list? What do you want? For
So,
me, yeah. What do you want?
no, oh no, go ahead. You start your show. You start.
I want the JT ProFlex quick lens change, quick change system.
Okay,
New
tell me
frames.
about that.
Okay. So, have you ever taken the lens out of a ProFlex
A
or
Proflex? No,
or
but
any
I
JT mask for that matter?
yeah. So I have a really old JT Elite, where it had like the tabs in
Yeah.
the lens frame, so like the
Mhm.
Spectra style lenses.
Same lens.
Okay, that's what I'm familiar
Gross.
with the JT line. Otherwise, my main is a push mask, which has a pretty legit lens changing system.
Yes, yeah, it does. The JT lenses, for anyone who doesn't know, they're old school. This is like a 20-year-old design. It's tabs all the way around. I'm doing like hand motions here, and I know that half of this is an audio format, and I know you can't see what I'm doing, but just imagine a pair of snowboard goggles, and at the top and the bottom are tabs, like T-shaped tabs, and that's what you've got to like stretch this stiff rubber frame over the lens, snap it into place, and then your mask is secure. But you got to do all of this without warping or breaking the lens, which in paintball is a dual pane lens. The outside lens is a very hard uh, plastic of some kind, and then the inside is usually like a softer, flexible plastic. And you got to try not to damage that or damage the foam in between the two. So it's a kind of a delicate process where you're just kind of like trying to manhandle the lens into the mask without
Used to break
breaking anything.
tabs off and snap
Yeah,
lenses
yeah. I
or
remember like
delaminate.
my first JT mask. Luckily, it wasn't a thermal, but I didn't know what I was doing, and I was a kid. And I took a butter knife and I tried to wedge it in, and the butter knife slipped and just went squeep across the entire lens, and just this perfect line went straight across the lens. It was gross. So finally, after 20 plus years, JT was like, maybe we should catch up with the rest of the industry. Has been doing quick change lens systems for 15 years. Like I had an i4. That's 10 years old.
And
It
those
had a quick
things change. Yeah, they change easy. They just pop the
They were
tabs
great.
and you're
It was
out.
so easy. So finally, they came up with a lens system where the frame, the frame that goes around the lens that you used to have to manhandle into, now basically splits in half, and the lens sits. It still uses the same lens, and the tabs are used as actually like little anchor points. So the tabs fit into their little grooves, and then you snap the front of the lens on, and you're good to go.
Oh, so it's like in
Clamshell.
front of and behind
Yeah,
the
yeah. It
lens, and it
sandwiches the lens.
splits. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So can one side stay on the goggle frame?
yeah, yeah. It stays on the frame. You just take the front of the
Ah,
of it off, and
so the
then you just
front comes
pop your
off.
lens up. Yep, and then you put your lens back in and put it on, and away you go.
And does it
Um,
feel like it snaps in secure, like the front's not going to fall off during play?
yeah, yeah. So the one I got to look at looked really sturdy. I
Nice.
haven't I haven't been able to put one on because they wouldn't let me. But no, it looked really good. It looked very sturdy. It makes some very healthy snapping sounds,
Hmm.
like that satisfying like click. You know what I
Did it
mean?
feel like pliable, or did it feel like it was going to get brittle and break?
No. It felt like I don't know how to word it. Like it felt like a really stiff rubber.
Okay.
Like it had some flex,
Yep. Like a
but
urethane of
not.
some kind.
Yeah, urethane's a great way to explain it. Yeah, it was a urethane. So yeah,
Past ASTM, so it should be good. Yeah, I mean, JT has been on the winning side of the safety standards for what,
they
25
are
years?
the safety standards.
Yeah, like yeah, if JT's got it, you can trust it. That's basically kind of the attitude. And I think a lot of people agree with that. I see that JT is easily the most popular mask on the field right now,
Yeah. Oh,
which
for 100%.
which was a surprise because it was the i4 for a long time.
It was, and then the Proflex kind of. I think when people started putting on like the Proflex kind of came back as the retro mask, right? People
Mm,
wanted the old school. They wanted they were finding these old retro JT masks, these old Proflexes, and mixing and matching the parts and stuff. And then it kind of became one of those like, oh, that's cool. I want that. And then JT was like, oh, we want that. They started pumping out new colors and run one off runs.
hmm.
Um, the John, forgetting his name. My God, he runs Paintball Retro. I'm sure Explorer will tell me his name. I would say he 100% kicked it off because he
Okay.
really started pushing. He's like, I found these retro, like these old JT Pro Flexes. Like, let's get these out there. And he sold them for quite a bit of money because they were brand new in box, discontinued like 15 years ago colors kind of thing, right? So these are
Right.
like leftovers, very rare. And by like good amount of money, I mean he sold them for I don't know, 100, $200 above retail. Um,
Which
which
brings me to my next question. What is a fair budget at Christmas time for paintball gear?
mm, that is a great question because I don't know. I'm thinking
Like if you're Explore Paintball, obviously it's a blank check.
100%.
Now, I've in the past I've got like paintball related gifts for Christmas. My sister one year got me the red lens that I was wearing in my push mask for 2 or 3 seasons.
Nice.
Um, I've got my dye knee pads. Oh no, never mind. I got those from a swap meet. Yeah, I mean I've got gear in like never a lot of stuff, but oh, I got the double barrel Umarex break action shot marker, the double barrel thing for Christmas one year.
Did you? I've got one.
Yeah, I have it. I bring it everywhere. I don't think
Right.
I use it ever though.
I used it once and was like, oh wow, this is terrible.
It's fun. It
I
has. There's a way to have fun with it.
There is a way to have fun with it, and I'm not good enough to have
I,
that fun. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, who is though? I mean, like when you're already running around with pistols in your hands, like you're
yeah,
already they're already expecting close engagement. So when you come around the corner and you're holding and you shove a double barrel, bunk.
I mean, okay, if I'm gonna run around with it, I'm gonna need a little Bluetooth speaker playing the Doom theme song the whole time. Yeah, and I'm talking. I want 80s MIDI, like I want the old one. I want it to sound like I'm using the floppy drive.
I used that in a video once. Not the
Dig it.
MIDI one. I used a modernized one, but yeah, I did a YouTube video for the Big Infant Squad. I put
Nice.
the Doom or not. Was it Doom or Wolfenstein? I don't remember which one. I think it was the Doom HUD across the bottom of the screen, and then like my own face as the little face in the middle, like doing the left and right. Actually, can you actually pull it up? Now I want to look at it.
I might be able to, but now you got me thinking of a great project that I want to do now. Of you know what? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this.
I think it was a Wolverine game.
No, the internet is this computer is not going to handle
No
YouTube
worries.
and streaming. But now, okay, I got a great idea. I got a great project idea. I'm gonna do that. I need FPS footage. So I'm gonna need your help with that. We're gonna put that little bar across the bottom.
Oh,
Okay.
I've already got the template made.
Yeah, no, it's great. But I'm gonna have my software look at it and go, okay, this was shot in 60 frames per second. We're gonna rip out 55 frames per second, and we're gonna do 5 frames per second, and this thing is gonna look like, old Doom.
It's man. Now I really miss PRZ.
Right?
If we could pour one out for the
Pour
homies.
one. I was gonna say we need to pour one out.
So yeah, I mean if you're
I
if
would
you're gonna
say
go and buy gifts for your loved ones that are paintball related, assuming that your loved ones are into paintball, I think a good solid budget would probably be around $2,500.
yes, yeah. You
Yeah,
know what? I think that's probably a good point to stop. You could go higher if you really, 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 really wanted to, but I would say, yeah, you know, anywhere
yeah,
from 1 to 2,500, sure. um, realistically, though, like if my family's ever going to buy me paintball stuff, like if they go to there is no paintball stores in New Brunswick. There's no paintball stores in the Maritimes. Um, but if they were to go into one and be like, you know, he's a paintballer. What he's got everything he wants. What do I get him? Microfibers, tech mat, barrel made,
okay.
an extra
So you're
lens.
describing the stocking stuffers of paintball. Okay.
Yeah, because
So
don't buy. I mean, unless you know exactly which marker they want or which mask they want, don't don't buy an expensive piece of kit. A new tank. A tank would be great. You know what? If my wife was just like, or my fiance, whatever, I'm gonna this terms are interchangeable as far as concerned. Um,
she wanted to phone it in, she could get you a $350 peanut.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. If she wanted to get me a gift that said "I panicked," uh, a $300 high pressure air tank would be great. Um, I'll just
Stocking
rip them.
stuffers though, like I mean, it'd be kind of
Allen
cool.
keys.
Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
god, for real though, Allen keys.
So
Every,
like I think my favorite variation on Allen keys for paintball are the little folding knife style Allen keys where you've got all the keys on one handle, right? And they
yes,
just
yeah,
flip
where you
out.
can't lose them
So they
or
have
lose them
combo
individually.
sets. They have combo sets now that have both metric and SAE on them.
Nice.
So if you need both, right? It's
Yeah.
yeah, a new lens for your mask might be handy, but then that could be a tricky purchase too, unless whoever's buying them knows what they're doing.
Right.
You could very easily get the wrong lens. And no, a lot of the masks are not. Some of them are interchangeable, but most of them are not.
No, and even then, you run the risk of like, it's like I know this is, or you bring in the mask. Let's say best case scenario, they bring in the mask and go,
Mhm.
this is the mask. What I need a lens for this, and they go, great, okay, so that's a die I5, for
Sure.
example. This is gonna be like worst case scenario. Go die I5. Here's 40 different combinations of colors of lenses. Like, which one do you think you'd like?
hmm
It's like we have the tinted, the almost tinted, the half tinted. We've got the red lens. We got the red and yellow lens. We got the yellow lens, the yellow and blue lens, the blue and green lens. Like it's just like
See, I'm not picky, so like you could show up with like a purple and green lens, and I'll rock it. Like I
Oh
don't
yeah, no, I've
care.
got no problem. Yeah, anybody gives me any lens, it'd be fantastic.
Hmm.
It's a lens I didn't pay for. Let's go.
Yeah, we're
You know,
something I can play paintball
but
in. Fantastic.
right,
Yeah, barrel swabs, pod brushes are actually pretty handy.
those are so useful. You never realize how much you need one until you actually have access to one.
Yeah, it's so nice to be able to actually clean a pod after you drop like you dived behind a bunker and one of your pods just went bleh.
Yeah, or somebody smoked you in a pod.
Yeah.
Or like snap, and a whole pod of paint just ruptures from the impact. You're like,
Or if
oh,
you're weird and you still use a Q loader for some reason, then you probably already have pod brushes.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, because the paint's just going to break before you get off the staging area. So,
I've seen Q loaders at D-Day and it blows my mind.
uh,
Um,
pants, I wouldn't suggest pants for the average play, just because pants have such a weird sizing and fit to them. Like, unless you're just getting them a pair of joggers and you know their pant size.
mhm.
But like what I wear from Intensity, my paintball pants are it's just the sizing because of the way paintball pants are, but they're like a 5X.
Yeah. Yeah,
You
it's
know?
like they're like Chinese sizing or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
they're
it's like
it's
we're
pretty
giants
wild.
compared to them.
And yeah, it's pretty wild. And you need the right fit too, because like it's got to be snug enough to stay on, but loose enough that you're not like gonna rip the crotch out of them. Because these aren't pants that you're just gonna be walking around in, right? These are pants that you're gonna be doing weird movements in.
Now, for paintball related clothing, that would be a safe purchase. I would probably, um,
A new Lux for Dan.
well,
That's
yeah,
that 2,500 we were talking about.
yeah. I mean, that's in budget, right? It's
Yep.
U.S., right? 2,500 U.S. A good wearable, I think. I'm actually incredibly happy with the pod pack that I got from Intensity.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
incredibly happy with it. I don't remember the exact model name of it, but um, it's a 6 plus. I think it's a 6+5, but all of the pod pockets they do have like an elastic strap on them,
Yep.
right? So it's a pod pack that you could play tournament in. Just take those additional straps out because they just Velcro in, right?
Right. It's
But
awesome.
it's meant for woods ball so that you're not flipping your lids open on brush or whatever, right? So it's
Yeah.
it's really great. It's super comfortable. Like I'm so impressed with how comfortable it is, and I can carry it fully loaded. And I was expecting to have a sore back by the end of it, but it turns out no, it was so well supported and such a wide band. Like it made me feel skinny too. It's like a girdle,
Yes, the tactical girdle.
a tactic girdle.
That was the the
Was
Devastate.
Yeah,
That's
the
what it's called. I'm looking at
Devastator.
their website, the Devastate, and the price point on that $83 Canadian.
Brutally cheap
Like right,
for
almost
paintball gear.
suspicious.
Hmm.
It's almost like Sean's not trying to get rich.
I'm
Suspicious. No, I'm kidding.
I'm really happy with it. Like it, I wore it for D-Day and it was great with the chef outfit. It fit in quite perfectly. And then I wore it again a couple times out and about, like just playing walk-on games.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean, people are asking me about it. They've never seen a pack that holds that much for like with the straps, with the extra straps. It's
Yeah,
nice.
it's a great little pack. That's actually I need a new pack, and that's what I'm looking at getting is the one from Intensity because I need a new one, and I couldn't bring. I was at World Cup looking at everything, and I was like, I can't justify spending that kind of cash on a pod pack yet. Right now, I don't need it. I don't need the 0G. I don't need to be able to pull pods as fast as like a semi pro or a pro player. I just need something that carries the paint.
Yep, it
you know
gets you deep into the bush.
exactly. So that's what I needed, and so that's pretty much what I'm going after. It's what my next one's going to be. Um,
Headbands and head wraps. They're another thing that are really popular. There's the collectible side of it, so where you get the sandanas and the what's the other one?
Hormesis.
The hormesis,
Hormesis.
hormesis,
The Hormesis.
hormesis, hormeses.
Yeah, so
And
there's the
then
Hormesis, yeah.
there's also the Canadian C word. I won't
Yep.
say it.
Cat Hazelwood.
Yeah,
Check her out.
she makes really cool stuff. I really love the tie dyes and the different prints that she's putting on her
I like that
headbands.
hers are stamped.
Hmm.
Like it's not. I mean, I think she can do embroidering, but she does like custom stamps, and that's how she stamp. That's how she puts the designs on them, and I love that. So,
Who else is making the Ugly Paintball was making some cool wraps as well. They're a U.S. company, but they did the ones with the Inglorious Bastards
oh
phrasing on them.
yes, the
We don't
uh,
need to say his name, but you know what we're
no, but
talking about.
that was a great like they saw an opportunity and they took it.
Hmm.
And they did a great job. I really wish I had gotten hold of one.
I think they're
Um,
doing sublimation for theirs, so they can do all kinds of great stuff with their.
well, I mean, if you've got the equipment, now
Mhm.
correct me if I'm wrong, but I guess like if you're doing sublimation, you could, in theory, take a sheet of fabric, print a bunch of the patterns, cut it,
Yes,
put a
yes,
backing on it, stitch it, and boom, you got a headband.
yep,
I mean, there's obviously more skill and steps required than that. I made it sound like you're
yes.
gluing two pieces of paper together, but like, you
The
know,
I think the longest like the most time consuming part is probably sewing, right? Just laminating the inside to the outside, you know?
yeah, yeah, and doing it well, knowing what you're doing, and
Hmm.
not just like it's not you're not hemming pants, right? Like these have got to be tough. They got to withstand a beating. So knowing what
Well,
you're doing,
then there's Ugly Paintball, who I'm not sure if they actually know how to set up their sewing machine or if they're doing it on purpose.
that yeah, I think it's
I'm pretty
think
sure it's on purpose. Like I think it's an
think so
aesthetic.
too. I think
Yeah,
I'm guessing it's probably like they're putting it through. It looks like if you were to look at it real close, you probably see the proper stitch line,
it was
and
a
then they
bait
go
comment.
back in again with like. But like that, I love that though. I love when they're just like, it's ugly. We're gonna make it
Hmm.
ugly. Explore mentions that there's a ton of small headband people out there producing awesome stuff. There is. There's almost an overwhelming amount of them now. It's a little
Who's
bit hard to pick.
who's doing that buckle, that headband buckle that you found
So
or that you
there's
noticed?
two actually. There's ATT attack ATXK or something. I have to look it up. ATTAK. I
Okay.
think it's attack or something like that. But yeah, it's a CNC like buckle where you weave the headband through, pull it tight, and it locks it in place. It kind of latches it in place.
Yeah,
Um,
is that the one that has like the bungee in it? So like once you've set it, it stays, and you could just take it on and off.
no, theirs is. I don't think so. Theirs, I believe, is just a solid piece of
Just a
metal,
solid metal one.
and it's kind of one of their selling factors is that it's damn near indestructible.
Yeah, I
Now,
bet.
the ball sack people actually have one where it is a bungee where
Yes.
you weave it through. It's not as pretty, admittedly. It's not as pretty, but it's like $15 US.
Hmm.
So it's like, it's not as pretty. It's 1/10 the price. Like it's
And for those wondering who would name their business Ballsack, well, they make a dispensing um, bag that you hang up and you fill it full of paintballs, and it will basically help you funnel your paint into your pods or your hopper.
it works great.
Yeah,
They've got a
Ballsack.
ton of cool things. I got to get them on the show. They've got a ton of cool features, fun little gadgets that you wouldn't think you need, like that one, like where you weave the headband through, where the
Hmm.
headbands are like lodged in place, and then it's bungee, so it goes on your head, it stays on. I want one of those.
That sounds like
They,
a great little thing, especially if you don't want to tie your headband, because every time you tie it, you're just weakening the stitching in it,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And they
you're
wear out.
weakening it, but I'm also really bad for like I'll tie the knot and then the knot will slip down and it'll get loose or it'll go up and it gets loose or it
Hmm.
fits funny and this way everything stays flat to the back of your head and then your strap sits properly as well. And then they also the ball sack people also made because traditionally everyone carries the squeegee in the pocket on their leg, right?
Yes. Usually, or something like
Usually.
that.
They created a little thing that's actually contoured to stick to your tank.
The magnet, isn't it?
It's not a mag. I don't think it's a magnet. I think it's adhesive, but it's like a reusable, like a gel adhesive,
Okay.
like a gummy one. Like it would stick on and then it peels off. I think I could be entirely wrong. Maybe it is a magnet, but it sticks on, and then
Mm-hmm.
the squeegee goes in there. So when you're shooting, your dominant hand is, or whatever shooting hand you're using
Because
is
it's right
shooting, and
here.
then you just pull the squeegee out, and as you pull it out, it's actually going along the barrel of your gun. So you're not like going for your leg, bringing it up, flicking it out, putting it in. It's like it's actually coming out. It's already in your hand. Boop, into the barrel, out you go. Red Legion plays with them. They actually use them on the field.
That is a really kind of a neat thing that most players probably don't need.
No, but it's one of those things that solves a problem that a lot of people didn't know they had. You know what I
I
mean? Like
well, yeah, at the pro level, yes. I mean, every
that's what I
second,
mean. Yeah,
every split hair, it's just like racing, right?
yeah,
Races are won and lost in a tenth of a second or less,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I definitely agree with its existence, but is it a thing that I need to find in my stocking? Yeah, I wouldn't be upset.
It fits the Russian efficiency. Russians are not known for their efficiency, bud. No. But yeah,
And
it's
dead
just they've
feed.
got all sorts of cool stuff. Yeah, right. No. And yeah, anyways, so there's lots of cool little things out there. Um, one
I
thing I would
Go ahead.
like, uh, and I don't know if I really need it, but I'd like to have one. Is a barrel set, like a freak kit or HK laser, something like that. Just
What about the Planet Eclipse set?
yeah, yeah, anything like that. Honestly, I'm
Was SL68 or something like that?
yeah, I would take any of them. I mean, Freak XL would probably be the best one for me to go with, seeing as how I think my CS3 is already sized for it. So no,
No, you
it's
would
not.
be into the Planet Eclipse one.
Yeah, yeah. So like I said, I don't know if I need one. I'd like one.
I
Be
mean,
nice.
sizing your barrel helps. Everybody pretty much generally agrees on that, but at the end of the
Yeah.
day, tube is tube.
Tube is tube, and I am not. There's nothing on the line when I play
Right.
that I need to worry about that.
Yeah,
So, um,
I can attest to that. Like the last time I got out to play, I okay, so lately I've been playing a lot more hopper ball than magfed, right? So
yes,
I have this GOG enemy, this rental gun basically that I've been playing at D-Day with, and I've been having
yeah,
it's been a hoot, right? Love it, right? It doesn't even work good.
it works good enough.
It works enough, right? It's a little bit better than running a 98. Like I get six more shots.
It works. End of sentence.
Right. Well, I took it out to Wasaga Beach Action Center or Wasaga Paintball. Everybody knows where Wasaga Paintball is in Ontario. They're awesome place. Anyway, so I get it on the field. I shot three paintballs through it and it starts leaking out the rag. Oh no. Okay, well I didn't bring parts to fix it, so I'm probably just gonna go grab a rental marker and continue playing. Well, my friend was like, you know what? I'm not really feeling playing with this Empire Mini. So, do you want to use it? And I'm gonna rock the and then they were whatever their spare marker was they were running with that, right? Yes, I would absolutely love to use this marker because this has been like I remember when the invert mini came out, right? And I was living. It's not when it came out, but the first time that I encountered it, you know, in the wild, I was living in Calgary and I was at Rampage Paintball, the indoor field. I think it's long gone now. I don't think it's there anymore. Um, and at the time, what I thought was like a speedball player or pro player or not a pro player, but like pro am or something like that,
Yeah.
is he had the matching get up and the fancy marker, and he
Hmm.
shows up with a brand new in box invert mini back when invert still existed and made them before before they got bought up, I guess, by Empire. So that was the first time I saw it, and I thought this was the coolest thing ever. Like, it was so compact, it was just so smooth, and it worked, and it ripped. And fast forward to this summer is the first time I actually had the most recent version of it in my hands. I think it's is it a 2.0, a mini 2.0 or something like that. Rampage is
Yep.
still there, no indoor. Yeah, so the indoor field was where we were at. But yeah, Rampage is in Cochrane, I think. Cochrane, Alberta. I'm sure Explorer will straighten me out in a second. So anyway, so I get the mini, and I'm excited because I've always wanted to shoot one, and they're not expensive. Like, I could have had one, but I was doing the MagFed thing for a while, and I was pretty tactical with all the molly webbing and all that stuff, and getting the whole tactical thing going. And I got this marker, and I just went like I put all that stuff down. Like, I took off the vest, I took off all the other stuff, and I became the meme. Like, you start off showing up with t-shirt and shorts,
You
and then
the
you get all the
cartoon,
gear.
the
Yeah,
old
the cartoon. You're wearing the paintball uniform, and then you're wearing the military guy uniform. And then when you get to elite expert level, you're back to wearing a t-shirt and shorts and sandals. So I'm dressed up like Dave Pitts, right? And I'm holding.
I hate that it's so true.
And I
It's
get out
so
there, and I'm
true.
just shredding with this thing. It was like it was built for me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to go and acquire one of these. So yeah, if anyone's listening that buys for me for Christmas, the Empire Mini, I'm interested in. That would be pretty sick. Be a pretty sick gift. Also fairly affordable, I think. So
I mean, I bought mine for $130 10 years ago.
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one was I think it was $150.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
they're not
they're
expensive
not
pieces of
expensive.
kit. It's like basically the cost of milling the aluminum. It's like what these things cost. Like they're very much the gateway.
But
Like
it
it's like
worked for an
yeah, oh no,
electro.
they're great.
Yeah,
My
it
mini
just
shot
worked.
great for ages until the
It,
board died.
yeah, you
You know?
literally burned it out. Like you
Yep.
walked it out.
Yep. Well, I should have seen it coming because at one point I programmed it to shoot 10.5 and it's like, no, we're doing uncapped semi. I was like, no, 10.5, no uncapped semi. Like, so I was like, uh, Axe plus cash. What you want to get Axe plus cash for a mini
The only
feels
reason that I
like,
wouldn't ever buy an axe is because of that joke, right? Because everyone's getting rid of them. I get it; they're entry level, and there's nothing wrong with them at all. But they're just entry level, and by the time you get good at it, you're ready for something else.
the mini is barely above the axe.
I would say it's at even ground. That's a lateral trade.
Axe plus cash. I'll pay you to take this thing off my hands.
It's, it's like a V6 Mustang. Why? Why does it exist? Oh well, because
It's the do you want to have a midlife crisis? Yes. Do you have bad credit? Yes. This is
Oh,
the Mustang you can get.
okay, so Kenny Sloan is there saying mostly the grip distance is an issue on them. That's the part that makes me love it.
Yeah,
Unless you're
I
talking about
like
the
how
axe.
small it is. It's
Yeah,
super. It was super tight, just like. Brrr. My CS3 is actually quite a bit bigger compared to the Mini,
yeah,
and it
bigger.
took me. It took me like 2 games, like 2 full days of play to really get used to it. Because to me, it felt like I was like out here because of it. I was like, it just feels weird. But now I'm used to it, and I'm just like, let's go. Um, so
Yeah,
yeah,
I love that super close feel. Like that's just
super tight.
yeah. I mean, especially okay. Granted, at the time when I first encountered the Mini in the wild, I didn't know anything about pistols yet. At the time, the Delta 68 was the pistol, right?
Woo!
Like that wasn't a thing anybody actually like used on purpose. It was just a thing some people had, like the Zeus
Yeah.
2, right?
Oh,
So
Zeus.
so we'll go forward a couple more years, and I get my first Tip X, and then I get my second Tip X, and then I'm done with MagFed. That's pretty much the natural progression of things.
Uh-huh.
And now I'm looking at getting just a cheap entry to intermediate level electro,
Hmm.
and um, probably a like a high pressure tank because playing
No.
playing with an aluminum tank with a mini, it sucked.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, get a nice carbon fiber tank.
Yeah, that was the only thing
Um,
missing from the loadout. But
put
I still,
a
we were just playing small games, right? So it was fine.
depending on what gun, like what marker you go with. If you go with a mini, I think the mini's operating pressure is around 200 psi.
Hmm.
So like good tank, put a medium pressure rag on it, shoot paint,
Yeah,
done.
I had a Tipman tank, like just a Tipman aluminum tank, so it's probably an 800 psi out, like a high
Yeah,
pressure
yeah.
out.
Those just like pushed air into the gun. It was just like regulate yourself.
Yeah,
Like, like
I mean
it just drove it.
it was fine. Like it was, I was able to play, but like I get a hopper and maybe half a pod, and then I have to go gas up again,
Yeah, no, no, no.
right?
Like,
So, but I got footage of that. I made some reels out of it
mhm,
on Instagram.
mhm.
But yeah, it's just it, uh, if it wasn't for the music, you probably would hear me just giggling in my mask. Just be like
Man, okay. So my the old man, the old markers sometimes are the best. I
Yep,
had a laugh. There was one day I was at SNL Paintball,
I've been there once.
and we were doing. I think it was the Memorial game,
That's
or no, it was IWK. It's the IWK game. So we were
that's
raising money for.
Vicksfield, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Uh, we were raising money. Anyways, somebody, one of the guys was there. Had a Kenny was there actually. He came up to me and he was just like, he's like, I've got this old black Max, which is like 1995 rental marker. Like this
It's like
thing is
the
old.
Vulcan
It's
Max
maybe I don't think it was Vulcan. I think it was Piranha.
Piranha. Okay.
Maybe I can't remember. I had to go look. But we're talking like back in the era of 45-degree feed necks
Oh
kind of situation.
God.
So he hands this to me and he goes, if you can play one full round with this without it blowing up or leaking or shooting the bolt out of its barrel, he's like, you can have it. I was like,
But if any of
you're
those
on.
things happen, you must return it.
I was like, you're on. Let's go. But he hands it to me. He's like, all you need is like, you're going to need a hopper elbow, like an adapter. Because this is
Hmm.
back in the day when you had to put a piece between the marker and the hopper,
You never just held your marker at a 45?
right? No, because literally, because the tube, like the neck of the hopper, was the same diameter as the feed neck. Like you actually had to put
Yes.
the adapter between them. Um, and of course, one of the guys there had one.
A
He's just like,
45?
oh yeah, yeah.
Like a
He's like, oh
45.
yeah, I've got one of those. He like digs around his gear bag, pulls one out. He's like, here you go. Like, holy
You know
fuck,
why
what
they
the
did
heck is
that,
rock and
right?
roll? Huh?
You know why they did that, right?
I never actually understood why.
Oh, so, quick little history lesson. So the 45 degree input from the hopper, they started doing that because the vertical feed would block, see where my finger is?
Uh-huh.
Would block your sight line. You couldn't really see very good. Or at least that's what people thought. So they started letting it feed on 45 so that you got a clear line of sight down your marker, and your hopper's off to the side, and had no issue feeding down
And then
the elbow.
electronic hoppers made that completely
Made
obsolete.
it not matter. Yeah,
Yeah.
it made it absolutely
So
not matter.
so he hands me this thing. We take that, and boom, game starts. And by sheer luck, because there's no way skill was involved in this, by sheer luck, I ran and I actually ended up behind the enemy team and just started snapping them all in the back. One, 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 one. I think I got like 11 or 12 eliminations with this thing. And anybody who was around me heard me giggling and screaming like a child, just being like, Pop, I got one. Boom, I got two. Boom, I got three. Like, I'm
Oh,
just like losing it,
so it's like when you're playing Battlefield.
basically.
Yeah.
And just giggling like an idiot coming off the field. I got 11 eliminations with a marker that we fully expected was going to explode in my hands.
Hmm.
And
Hmm. Hmm.
oh, such a good run.
That's how I felt when I did the mag mod for. I had an old BT, like a '98 clone,
Mm-hmm.
right? And I milled it all out, and I made I I made a mag well for it that fit Tipex mags because I had a bunch of them,
Beauty.
and I was like, oh, now I can use this. Now I can use this marker at MagFed Day, and I have 7 or whatever round, and it actually did work with the 12 rounders. So it's like I could actually go out and kind of sort of play, but I'm a more of an aggressive trigger, so it actually was terrible for me to only have 12 shots while everyone else had 20, right? But with this it's like the very first time I went out, I played a Sergeant Splatter's indoor field, and yeah, I slammed in a 7 round mag and tipped out and pock 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 3 guys, 7 shots.
Beauty.
It was great. It's such a good feeling when something that you worked on actually works.
Right. Really is when it all comes together.
It really
Do
is
that
fun.
with when I'm writing code, and then it's just like it doesn't work, and then it works. I'm like, we got it works, and then it doesn't work. I didn't change anything.
Oh, that's what happened with that big huge BT Delta Elite that I had at D-Day, and I got so excited because it had the e-grip in it and it was working, and it was like I went into the practice range and I filled it full of paint, and I actually managed to fire it in automatic, which is amazing for a blowback
Yep.
a blowback marker. And then I got so excited that I took it out onto the field and it didn't ever shoot another paintball ever again. Don't know why. Don't know why it
Like,
worked for the 10 minutes that it
right?
did,
Like,
but I was so excited.
I hate when that happens. Just like, oh, it worked. Nope, it's done. Like,
Yep.
oh, all right. I guess we're done then.
Yeah.
Uh, is what it is. So we got about 6 minutes left. One piece
Canadian.
of kit that I want on my list, and I'm getting one. Is that gear bag that I shot a video of at World Cup?
No.
The
You're
Loft
getting
gear
one?
bag.
The
I'm
one with the
getting one.
legs?
Yeah. So I won't be getting it till January,
It's up
but
money.
no, we're partnering with Loft Gear.
Oh,
So the
that's
podcast is going to
exciting.
partner with Loft Gear. Very excited.
So January 2nd on Facebook Marketplace, there's going to be a loft bag.
No, I
That
for
was a
those that don't
super cool
know,
bag.
it's
Super cool.
it's such a great, such a cool bag, man. It's got. I know a lot of people are like the price is way too high, and yes, it is very expensive, but also 300 people bought a $1,300 die barrel, so
Yeah, the
there's
price is a
clearly
moot
money.
point.
Exactly. Um, it's it's got legs built in. There's
Wheels.
accessories and stuff. So like the wheels, the legs, it's totally waterproof. Um,
There's a
it's
hard
got like
surface tabletop.
that folds that like folds up into three pieces and kind of gets out of your way, and then you can put it back down. You can buy pluck foam from them,
Mm-hmm.
or you can
Get it from wherever.
you can just get it from wherever. And then they got like Velcro bags that you can get that like attach to a Velcro on the inside. So when you flip open the bag, those things come out. Like it's got so many little features tucked away into it. Double stitching. Um, it's so well designed. It's meant to take an absolute beating. Um, Kenny's like that plus a folding chair. You know what? Get the
That's all
right
you
folding
need.
chair. Get
And
the
an
right
umbrella.
folding chair. It could go in the bag.
Yeah. Get one of the folding chairs that has the umbrella, and then you don't need a 10 by 10 ever again.
Yeah, there you go. It's
You could
yeah.
sell
Also,
lemons
the
by the side
warranty
of the
on it,
road.
lifetime warranty. Something breaks, call them. They replace it.
Forever.
Yeah, like the leg bends on it. Call them up. They'd be like, "Sweet, we're gonna ship you a new leg. Like, take out these Phillips screws, put them in, put the new leg in, put these screws back in. Done." Um, there's no, I didn't. When I looked it over, I didn't see any rivets. So, which means it's all like the average user can take it apart and put it back together.
I did appreciate the little video you did on it and how they were talking about the quality of the stitching and the handles and stuff like that. Like, you don't really realize it until your bag breaks on you. How much you rely on those handles to be
Yeah,
attached well.
yeah, and they're he said they're rated for 2,000 pounds. Um, like it takes an absolute beating. They were showing it off at World Cup. They also took it to a couple of uh, marksman competitions, like real steel marksman competitions, where people were just like, "This is amazing. We absolutely need this." One person, and when I seen them done this, I was like, "I got to do this." Uh, they had a coffee station built into the bag, so
Hmm.
they rolled up to where they were, and then they like took the little hard shell part or the hard layer off, and in the pluck foam was like French press, the coffee, the kettle,
A
like
little burr,
mugs, the
little
burr, like
grinder.
everything needed was all like in the pluck foam. It was like a little coffee shop built into it. I was like now I'm thinking like I only need one bag and like four pluck foams based on the adventure I'm going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like is
I
it
wonder how
paintball?
well it. I wonder how
Baseball.
well the bag travels too. Like,
They flew with it. I mean, yes, it's going to have to go into oversized,
you think
and
so, or just checked?
I think when you put all your gear into it, the weight will be over the standard checked, um, and it would end up going oversized. But a lot of people are complaining about that. They're like, "Oh, we'll get it on a plane." I'm like, "Get a PE bag on a plane."
Get any
Like,
bag on a. Get a
yeah,
hockey bag on a plane.
exactly, right? Like I was amazed, not amazed. I should have expected it, but the amount of people who were just picking this thing apart,
Mhm.
and it's like, bro, like if you can't afford it, that's okay.
Well, I mean, luggage is expensive, and I kind of feel like the people that were whining about the price point are probably still using Walmart suitcases that they had since they were a kid.
Probably. And
You
you know
know,
what?
shots fired.
I've never had one of those suitcases last more than 2 years before
No,
something breaks on it. A
yeah,
zipper breaks, stitching breaks, whatever, right?
you're lucky if
The,
you get 3 vacations out of that basically disposable luggage, right?
yeah, yeah. The only bag I've ever had that's lasted for ages and ages, and it lasted until it got stolen by a junkie, was my dad's like 1980s canvas army bag with a zipper that required like 60 pounds of force to move. Like,
Ah, they don't make them like that anymore because they
no.
were terrible.
um,
Turns out they bid, they sold it to the next lowest bidder.
that was just the middleman. That was that was just the wholesaler who came in at that price point. Then they went and found somebody so they could make profit. Anyway, it's a great bag. I'm very excited to get hold of one, and I'll be doing a great review.
That, that's super cool. Is there
Yeah,
anything else you would be um, absolutely smitten by if it showed up under the Christmas tree?
cleats.
Cleats. Oh,
Yep,
okay.
I need new cleats.
Soccer, football, baseball. What style?
Lacrosse.
Lacrosse is
Well,
your go-to, eh?
they go up the heel. They have a very
Mm.
high ankle, or over the ankle. They have a very high ankle. Um, however, it's been an hour, man.
Yeah, it has
We're
been.
over we're over our time. It's been a fun. Kenny says get a code. I am. I'm working on that. We're working on that. As soon as I have the bag in my hands, that's
I can
when all
tell
this
you what
kicks off.
code doesn't work, and it starts with an N
You
and ends with a PB.
know what? I haven't heard that code in forever. We're not going to say it. But thanks, folks, for hanging out with us, chit chatting, liking, and whatnot. Explorer says lacrosse is where it's at for cleats, and if anyone's going to know, it's Explorer.
I agree.
So
I think lacrosse cleats are great. I wear football cleats, but that's neither here nor there.
right. So um, yeah, Zach, thanks for coming on and chatting with us and hanging out and
I had
with us
nothing
by
else to
me.
do.
Neat. Well, you know what? I was going to solo this. I was going to solo run this and just be like, please, please call and see how this goes.
Oh, I'm
But
glad you brought me on. I had fun. This was a fun
yeah,
chat.
man, it was a good time. So that's it, folks. We're out of here. We're eating into the rest of the time of the next show. So until actually no, that's it. We're out of here. So until next week. Cheers.
Bye.